Friends, Namaskar. I am Sri SIMHACHALO PADHY, researcher and writer of the two books, New System of Scientific Analysis and PADHY's Method of Map Prediction. These two books are related to the life center point concept, which is new for astroanalysis, or you can say astrology, to predict the events. Friends, as it is a new concept, we have given here with the video talks. Till now we have covered 14th E, where today presentation, video presentation is 14th F. Here we will talk some positive planet coalition connections to create a positive event of our respected Sri MODIJI, Prime Minister of India, where we have taken the example 14th A is his birth horoscope, 14th B, C, D, three events, positive events, where he politically raised to become at last Prime Minister of India. Now, before going to the top, here we have given our introduction to contact us if necessary. My name is SIMHACHALO PADHY, introducing a new scientific method, life and point concept for astroanalysis, or you can say astrology. Please know, interested persons are requested to take prior appointment for discussion on the subject. Contact address is PADHY's Research and Life Learning Center for Modern Astrology at Bakshi Street, Paralachimni, District Gajapati, Odisha. That is in India. Phone number 933778475, or you can contact us 7008207478. If you want to contact through email address, you can contact us padhybook@gmail.com. That is padhybook@gmail.com. If you want to read or download our pages, you can go to the Lifeline, Facebook, SIMHACHALO PADHY, click photo, click album, where you get two folders with JPG format pages given. We can read that one, or you can download that one. Please go through it if necessary, because it is a new concept. If necessary, you can contact us for research discussion. Okay, please go on. Friends, today discussion is 14th F, where we will discuss birth map and positive planetary transits. Birth map and positive planets transits of respected Prime Minister Sri MODIJI, reference to birth map and positive events that given in video talks 14th A, B, C, D, where E also we made the discussion about all this. Today, we'll extend our discussion 14th E to the 14th F, how the positive planets give a horoscope to raise or to boost in his position. Friends, as per 14th horoscope of Mr. MODIJI, birth horoscope of Mr. respected Mr. MODIJI, where if you will go through the planetary positions during birth, you will find Uranus in the second segment from the lifeline and sun position. Jupiter near by the earth and Pluto near the segment of mid-heaven part. So here that planets made transit to give various events, positive and negative events in his life period. When Uranus came to this segment, it was his age was within 20 years, suppose, and when this was Uranus transit is covered another 22 years, nearby it is 40. If you mix the Uranus transit from this 90 degree to this 90 degree, it comes 42 years. So, again, to come mid-heaven point, Uranus found a side to the mid-heaven point during the first event of Chief Ministership, 24th February 2002, where he was won the by-election, which was declared date, though he is the Chief Minister from 13th October 2001, shown as the Chief Minister. Now, in the second case, when he became the first Prime Minister, 16th May, here, you see, in the first event, Chief Minister, Uranus makes a relationship with mid-heaven point. How? We have taken the lifetime of the event date, that is Aquarius 11 degree, and we found out the life center, and we made the 8 divisions of terrestrial circle in this life center, 45 degrees each, where transit planetary positions are taken to the life center point concept, and it was found from the sun point U7, Uranus 7 degree. Same planet, when we take the life center point to this lifeline, both lifeline, sun and earth, it is Virgo, (0.55 degree), and this is Pisces, (0.55 degree). So this planet, when taken the degrees related to this life center concept and the lifeline, it is found at 155 degree. Similarly, when you came to the next reading, that is 16th May declaration of the result, where he became the first Prime Minister afterwards. After that, maybe 26th May 2014, here Uranus, we have taken the lifeline as per transit the sun of that day. It was found at the Taurus 1 degree and Earth is Scorpio 1 degree. So Uranus accordingly measured, transit measured from this life center, and it is 42 degree, which keeps relation with the mid-heaven point. What is this mid-heaven point? This is called birth mid-heaven point. This is called birth ascendant, which is given marking here, with similarly. Mid-heaven point ascendant. Birth, during the birth. This is also during the birth. So this also during the birth keeps relation during the event with Uranus. So when we put that degree to this right center, this lifeline and time center, it comes Uranus 160 degree. Uranus 160 degree. And when we took the third one, that is the Prime Minister's, he became Prime Minister for second time. Election held 23, result declaration in 23 May 2019, where he was sworn as the Prime Minister 13th May 2019. Friends, accordingly, we have given the lifeline as per the event date, sun transit, apparent sun transit, or you say S transit, Taurus 7.29 minutes, 7 degree, Taurus Smith Scorpio 7.29 degree. So this also Uranus keeps relationship. If you measure to this right center, Uranus 26 degree and birth mid-heaven point relation. So when we mark that one in birth map, it comes Uranus 140 degree from the life center and the lifeline of birth map. So how first we have given the Uranus because how the main positive planets, one of the positive planets, keeps relationship with the mid-heaven point during an event. You see, Uranus, birth mid-heaven point, Uranus, birth mid-heaven point, Uranus, birth mid-heaven point. Planet transition occurs, but during the event, they keep relationship with mid-heaven point, birth mid-heaven point. That means a horoscope, birth mid-heaven point is more important than the moon point is discussed in Indian system. Because our observation in various events, we found positive or negative, mainly keeps a relationship with a birth mid-heaven point of the horoscope. So, mid-heaven point is very important. Now today, we will discuss about the how other planet position Jupiter and Pluto behaved for this horoscope and influenced this horoscope to boost to a higher position. Friends, in case 1, if we take Pluto, it comes the second segment from the lifeline and sun point. But here, if we put Pluto to this right center point, it comes 83.5 from this side sun point. You see, this is this side sun point and this is this side sun point. Friends, if we will talk to the Jupiter, this is Pluto, talk to the Jupiter of it is found that is second segment (62°). Pluto, and here mark this one. This is 180-degree side. If you say mid-heaven point and Uranus is 180-degree side, but if you say it is 135-degree side, in our concept. So this side is more powerful than this one, but there is a side. Both Jupiter to Pluto, which was influencing the mid-heaven point for the lifeline. Okay. Now, if we come to the second one, you will find the Pluto is 134-degree. That is this side away from the sun point, where that Pluto is 104-degree. And Jupiter is found in the 58-degree. That is 180-degree side during the event. But here also Jupiter is 53-degree side, which is 180-degree side to the Pluto and 53-degree from the sun point, which is the direct side. Here, please mark the event and the birth horoscope. How the positive planets boost the Chief Minister to the Prime Minister of India, first Prime Minister of India, when they are 180-degree side, and Uranus side to this house is about near to the mid-heaven point. If you calculate this one, it is a 45-degree, 20-degree away. So, in event, if we take the mid-heaven point, during the event, Jupiter and Pluto in 108-degree side, Uranus with mid-heaven point, and ascendant is here with. It is birth, it is all birth, I am telling you. It is all birth. So, the positive planets boost the horoscope to the higher position, from Chief Minister to Prime Minister. Very interesting. Very interesting. You see, 180-degree side in birth map, transit planet in birth map, and 180-degree side during event map, and Uranus 42-degree in birth with mid-heaven point of the birth chart. So here he took the development of his career to Chief Minister of Gujarat to Prime Minister of India. He became, in his career, his first Prime Minister, and he became the first Prime Minister of India. Now, if we go to the third one, where he becomes second time Prime Minister, once you have upgraded, you never be a lawyer. If that so not so negative, please keep it in mind. If the planet position and your behavior is so not negative, once you increase means you will never decrease to a seat in your career. So, in second time Prime Minister, which was 23rd May 2019 and taken the swearing ceremony on 13th May 2019. Here, during the event, we take the 16th May, Lifeline Taurus, and Uranus found 26 degrees with mid-heaven point, birth mid-heaven point. I am telling you, birth mid-heaven point, because you have not taken any ascendant in mid-heaven point. We have taken only 5:30 a.m. because there is no ascendant, no taken swearing ceremony at different time gaps. Friends, here we found second time Prime Minister, Uranus 26 degree, here Uranus 42 degree, Pluto 129, Jupiter 161. 130, 161, 129, 161. What is the difference? Within 45 degrees. Jupiter side with Mercury. So, again, he got good majority and become the Prime Minister. Friends, that Pluto, when we place in the birth map, it was found 116 degree and Jupiter was found 79 degree. So, if we will take this distance, that is within 45 degrees. Is it not? 79, 21, 21, 16. Within 45 degrees. Jupiter 3, Jupiter is with connection. You see, Jupiter 2, Jupiter 1 for one first reading, Pluto 1 first reading, Pluto 2 first reading, and Pluto 3 Jupiter 3. What is a mark? Please, we will, because we are not discussing it here, Mercury and Moon, if necessary, we will discuss in the next time. Because all the drawings will become clumsy. Friends, as we found, a horoscope of birth mid-heaven point is more important, and planet moves from mid-heaven point to the ascendant because planet always moves from west to eastward. So, the and his age is career age. You see, career age. So he got very good boost up in his career. But one thing you remember, a birth properties, birth mind, birth desire always depends to the planetary transits to get diversion in different professions. You may be a writer, you may be an actor, you may be a politician, whatever. You boost accordingly in that line. Uranus does not mean it is only applicable on politics. This may also give boost for your medical practitioner, to become a rich person in business. So, please go through these positive events, what we have tried to explain, because it is very difficult for these critical studies of positive planets. Unless you study clearly, you may not understand what is the life center point concept of planetary analysis. Friends, we may come in next talk with another study. Please wait for that time. Thank you very much.